Zoom Zoom Kaboom is not something that you've heard before, probably, but I just heard it now. And Andy Hopwood here is created that game, and with a name like that, I mean, you have to like it. A game called Zoom Zoom Kaboom.
It does kind of say everything. It's about driving very fast and exploding, and not taking it too seriously.
Well, how could you?
Absolutely not. No.
So tell me, how does this play? What is it all about?
Okay, in essence, the core of this game is it's a push your luck game.
Right.
In order to move, we've picked our characters.
Yes.
I have Bernie Rubber.
I have that one.
Ivan Nutloose. Say it, Paco. Ivan Nutloose.
Ivan Nutloose.
There you go. That's on film now. So then we would choose these cards and we would decide who goes first and who goes second. In this case, it's first and sixth.
Okay.
Never mind that. And then, in order to move, you just roll a white dice. Simple.
My usual luck is an average 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you satisfied with that? Is that far enough? Of course,
no.
Of course it isn't.
No.
So you can roll again.
Perfect.
What a perfect example. Because if you roll the same number twice, you start getting these are danger dice.
I like that.
Danger dice. You don't want these.
Yep.
Right? They're going to turn into something nasty next turn.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn. You don't get to take the second turn.
Okay, that's good.
It's my turn. I'm going to throw the dice on the floor. I'll pick it up in a minute. Right. I get a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go around. Another 4. Who would have thought it?
In your face.
So now we get back round to that was the last player. I was the last player. Finished my turn. Right?
Yep.
Now we take a look at the track.
Okay.
Who's in first place? I am.
That's you.
Therefore, I go first.
You're first, yes, fair enough.
So that's how it all works.
Yep.
So when you get 6 players, it can change. Positions change a lot, but it doesn't seem to be very complicated about remembering who is next.
Yeah.
It always seems to work. So there's never a problem with that. I roll my danger dice. Each one of these I put on my card.
Right.
If I've got 2, I can get rid of one of them. Each bit of your card, each one of the 6 things, is an impediment to your turn.
Okay.
So, the 2 is risky racing. If I get any more red dice this turn, I will get twice as many.
Okay.
Wobbly steering, I must change lane every single dice roll, at least once. And the 6 is karma, and it means I give that to whoever's in the lead, which is going to be me. At the moment, so I will roll my dice. Right, a 4. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to show you the jump.
Don't you have to wiggle? Don't you have to wiggle?
I do have to wiggle. I've got to wiggle. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going on the jump.
Yeah.
The reason I'm going on the jump is to show you, because if you've got double damage, it's a stupid thing to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you go on the jump, you must roll 2 dice.
Okay.
You have no choice.
Yes.
You roll 2 dice. I get a 6. I didn't double up. See?
Damn.
Success.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I had doubled up there, I would take one of these cards. I'd take the red dice that I double up on.
Okay.
I'd also take one of these cards. And these cards are either cat or cat or cat or, oh blimey, they're all cat, or boom. You can survive with 4 Kaz.
But not with
You can survive with 4 booms.
You can.
If you get Ka and boom at the same time, kaboom, then you're exploded.
That's it.
And it's the end of your race. The game is over for you. So you don't want these cards, these are horrible cards. And there's only 3 ways to get them. 1 is on the jump, if you double up. 1 is if you roll 3 of a kind. If you roll those 3, I'll finish my turn now. I get that 6. I finish my turn. If you roll those 3 dice and you get them all the same, if you get 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, you get one of these cards. Right? That's the second way of doing it. The third way of doing it, my favourite way, is there's a kaboomerang rule. When 2 players have left here, whoever is in last place takes a card every single turn.
Okay.
And it is rare, very rare, for nobody to blow up. So, your turn, you roll your 3 dice.
Okay.
You might as well see that.
Well, we're playing this. How did the idea come from?
7 years ago, I made a game with some friends called Monkey Jungle Bungalow. The idea being that everybody likes those 3 words.
Right.
So, and it was a simple racing game with this core system. This is the rolling or sticking system is in loads of games. I like the idea of the increased danger, the increase your speed.
Yep.
So I thought I'll put it in a racing game. Put it in that racing game, it didn't work. Put it in another racing game, didn't work. Kept plugging away. There's been about 8 different Zoom Kabooms.
Right.
And can I say, for everybody who's suffered all those other versions, thank you. So, eventually we got to the point where this idea of disaster, because you have now 3 things to consider.
Yes.
You've got your risky racing, you've got your broken brakes, you've got your road rage, right? You've got to think about all those things in your turn. But if you survive this turn and it's all over and done with, you clear it off. Next turn, as long as you haven't picked up more red dice, next turn, you're fine. So it's like, bit of danger, you're clear.
Yeah.
Bit of danger, you're clear. And you find that with this game. People will be a long way behind. I could be up here like this. And you can still catch me. Because we're not racing to there, by the way.
Right.
That's halfway.
Okay.
We're racing back to here.
Back to there. Okay.
You can slipstream. You can ram. You can ram head on. All these things. Each of the characters is slightly different. There's broken brakes, jam with throttle.
Yep.
Broken brakes says you must keep rolling.
Yep.
Jam with throttle says you can only roll 3. And the way they combine makes every turn, every time you roll those red dice, a little bit different. And what I find amazing, and the other optional rules is this one here, in order to make it a little bit tactical, because I had to try and squeeze a bit of tactics in.
Yep.
These cards allow you to fix your first dice roll. So I could say 6, but then I have to give that to you.
Okay.
And I take my 6, that's fine. I could then, if I roll and I get another 6, then it's just tough luck on me. And so that's the introduction. The first edition had all those, but they didn't have the jump, didn't have this, and had different characters. And the introduction of these rules means that it's a tighter game. The leader isn't cut and dry.
Right.
But what's fascinating is when people finish this game, it's not about who's won. It's about, will the person who's last get in to finish, or will they crash and burn?
Yes.
Because you get points 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1
Yep.
when you come back. Or if you don't get back, you get nothing. So there is that. So you actually do feel, if there's one person coming back in, you do get everybody else going, come on. You've wanted them to crash all through the game, but now you're safe. You're going, come on, you can do it. And they're sitting there and they've got boom, boom. Come on, boom. They've got 3 booms already, and you're sitting there going, oh, what, you got to turn over now? And they turn it over and it's a cat and they're dead, or they turn it over and it's a boom and they're all right. And everybody's relieved. And the noise I associate with this game, and I would call it this if I could, it's either, ooh, or it's no! Like that. So yeah, if anybody was in the hotel last night, they would have heard us, because we had one of the most epic games ever.
If people want to get hold of the game and buy it, how can they?
Right, okay, they can buy it through my website, which is www.hopwoodgames.co.uk.
Right.
But it's not on sale on that website just yet. It's selling at the Expo this weekend,
Right.
at a special price. After the Expo, it will be $24.99 from my website.
Okay. And when will it be available?
It should be available in a few days after the show.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably get settled after the show and then put it up on there.
Yeah. So by the time the video is over, people will be able to.
I mean,
to buy it.
I've got a couple of other games. There's my first card game, Niche, and Mind Leaf, which won the Abstract Award in 2010. They're available, but it is incredible. You make a game and then everybody thinks you're going to make exactly the same sort of game, but Mind Leaf is a million, apart from being made of the same wood. Oh, by the way, everybody, modular wooden track.
Yes.
Made of wood.
Yes.
People love it.
Nice. Yes.
People love it. So, but no, Mind Leaf's a very 2-player, very tactical game. Everything's on the surface. This is all about. This is death or glory, and it's incredible. Everything's about. It's a push your luck game, and I've geared it up so that everything's about pushing your luck. So if you're in the lead, and I've rolled that to get up to catch up with you, and then I think, well, if I just roll one more dice, I could be in the lead, and the next turn I'll go before you. You know? And it's just, should I roll that or should I stay where I am?
Yes.
I know it's stupid to roll it.
Yeah, but it's very difficult to resist.
And then some idiot says death or glory, and then you have to do it. And when you reach halfway, you must stop. So if you're there and you've got that roll, you think, if I stop now, next turn, I'm just going to do that. So I should do it. I should go for it. And that's I love it. I love it. I love showing this game. I love playing this game. You can't beat it.
Pretty awesome. Well, best of luck with it. It really looks and feels very, very, very good fun. And I would recommend anybody if you can get hold of it because it really feels fantastic. So well done and best of luck with it.
Well, thank you very much, Becca.